G'day, that's Slot Car Guy here. Today we're going to have a look at two very similar cars from two very different slot car brands. The car in question is the Peugeot 205 T16. Both are in the camel livery. The car on the left hand side is SRC's version and the car on the right is Scalextric's. Again, this isn't a better or worse review. This is just two cars done different by two different slot car companies. So let's dive right in. We'll take them out of the box. We'll have a look at what makes these two cars different. So I've removed both cars from their boxes, or they're still sitting on their stands. But straight out of the box you can see that there is almost a difference in length and I guess width. So we'll pick up the SRC for starters and we'll have a quick look at that. So just looking at the SRC, one you can see from above, it's got a nice very square shape. Detail on this thing is unbelievable. There's a bit of mesh work on the front, bit of mesh on the side, nice big rear wing, some little mud flaps, but all in all it's a beautiful looking car, but it's very much wider, let's say thicker than the Scalextric's. We'll grab the Scalextric's one and have a quick look. So as you can see from above, you can see exactly how skinny the Scalextric's version is, but again, details grouse, nice big front splitter, big camel wing, yeah, got little mud flaps, so the detail on both are pretty good, but as you can see, let's put them side by side, how different these two cars are. Again, the SRC on the left is a lot thicker or wider, and I don't know if they're any much longer, no, probably the same length, but it's just a thicker car. I think it gives it a more realistic look, to be honest. So the SRC, I believe, on size, I think looks the part, but both detail on both cars are amazing. So what we're going to do is we'll have a quick look on the internals, because they are very different internally. But as a size comparison, the SRC, through my eyes, looks like more of a Peugeot than what the Scalextric's is, but both beautiful cars. So let's crack them open and have a look in the internals. Rightio, so again, remove both shells. Left hand side is still your SRC, right hand side is your Scalextric's. Now from above you can see the difference in width on the chassis, the blue base being the SRC and the black being the Scalextric's. Definitely both. And we'll bring that up to the camera just for a quick squiz. And looking at that, you can see that's the SRC, and that's the Scalextric's, and definitely it is a thinner. But again, I'm glad they're both different, because if every car was the same, it'd be quite a boring hobby. Now, in regards to pulling these cars apart, the SRC has one screw, which is at the rear. I beg your pardon, one screw at the front, and at the rear there's a little catchment. And I'll show you that there, little hook, and that hooks into the rear screw on the body, which if this zooms in you can see that rear screw. So that hooks up and under, and one screw holds it together. Very lightweight shell by SRC, and again very highly detailed, nice low profile internal cockpit, very nice detail on that. And then the Scalextric's, again, I think they've done a bloody good job as well. Nice little driver in there. Feels quite good, not too heavy. And again, it's a little bit skinnier. This is where the actual cars really differ. Now, Scalextric's is using their normal style of building a car. Inline motor, nylon gearing at the rear. This actually has active lights, which I love that with Scalextric's. So front and rear lights are active. We've got a rear magnet and an inline motor, and there's a removable plate for the Scalextric digital chip. This is pretty familiar if you own Scalextric cars. They lay them out like this, and this is how they've done them for forever. And I think, don't change something that's not broken. This is where the SRC car does change the game a bit. Got metal gearing at the rear with a nylon, so metal versus nylon, they marry up beautifully. It's got weights in it, as you can see beside the motor. You've got 2 bar weights, so you can take them in and out. Inline motor again. SRC do a range of different motors, so Scalatrix brings out their standard motor, where SRC has 3 or 4 motors you can choose out of. A lot more adjustable with the SRC. This is more race ready. And the major difference is, and I love it, is it's belt pulley. So it's a four-wheel drive system. Power runs from the rear, but spins this nice little belt, which is connected to the front axle. Scalatrix has, I beg your pardon, SRC has gone through a massive overhaul over the last 2 years, and this is one of their new products, which sells like hotcakes. This thing is grouse. On the track, beautiful car. They do a Ford Capri as well. Beautiful, beautiful car. SRC has definitely changed the game from what they used to make. Cars still look amazing. They look like car models, but now they actually go very well. And again, this is not a comparison of what's better or worse. It's just showing you how 2 of the same cars are done differently. Do I have a preference? I do like the four-wheel drive, but I do like the added extras on the Scalatrix with the big front splitter. Again, both done the car in a different way. Love it. Both camel livery. Difference with SRCs, they'll send you, you can actually build your own little co-driver or another driver. So SRC do a lot of add-ons. But again, I love how both companies have tackled this car in 2 different ways. So there you go. Just a quick look at SRC's Peugeot and Scalatrix Peugeot, both being the Pikes Peak 205 T16. One's rear-wheel drive, one's four-wheel drive. Both beautiful cars. If you see them, grab them. Check out Scalatrix website and obviously www.src.es. They're a Spanish company. They're from Spain. Check them out. Beautiful car. Cheers. Ciao.